guys, today I'm here with my top 10 drugstore lipsticks for fall. I've got some seriously bold ones in here because I know that everybody kind of gravitates towards like the deep wines, the berries when fall rolls around. So I thought it would be fun to not only show you my favorite picks of those categories, but also to show you some drugstore alternatives for really, really cool, bold colors of lipstick. I hope it'll encourage you to step outside the box, try something new, be it a brown lipstick, a green lipstick, a gray lipstick. There's lots of fun colors out there, and I mean, it's just makeup, it washes off. If you're curious about the makeup and hair that I'm wearing today, I actually did a get ready with me / tag. It was Tati or Glam Life Guru's everything under 10 or nothing over 10 video, so I will link to that down below if you'd like to see how I got this look. But let's get into the lip swatches. Getting started with a super easy and comfortable lipstick to wear. It is one of the Maybelline Color Jolts in the shade Strip Down. I've got a full review on these if you'd like to check them out, but basically they're an extremely moisturizing formula, really good wear time. It's surprising to me. I didn't think they would have as good wear time as they do, and this shade Strip Down I think is just such a nice easy shade to wear. You can rock it with a lip liner or on its own, and I love that as the season gets a little bit cooler and we start wearing darker on our eyes, sometimes it's nice to have something easy to throw on the lips, and this is definitely it. This next lipstick is from Makeup Revolution, and this is kind of my 11th pick because I really wanted to include it because I think that it's not necessarily a typical kind of fall lipstick, but I think that when you're wearing golds, bronzes, browns, orange can just look so good. And this is a really interesting formula because it's a little bit sheer. So you'll see it on my lips. This is in the shade Vice. And I really like this, not only wearing this on its own, but putting it over a nude lipstick to give it like a really warm orangey hue. Makeup Revolution is incredibly affordable. You can purchase from their website or at Ulta in store. And I just love wearing this lipstick not only on its own, but as a topper. From Wet n Wild, I've got two Mega Last lipsticks in here because I think they have an amazing formula. Cherry Picking is one that I'm a little late to the bandwagon with. Either way, I know that it's been a favorite of a lot of people, and for some reason I only picked it up this year, but every time I wear this I'm like, oh my god, it is gorgeous all year round. I think it is a really nice lipstick. Like, it's bright enough for summer, it's warm and deep enough for the fall, but again, when you're wearing kind of deeper colors, or if you just want to do like a whole lot of lashes and highlighter and throw this on, I think that it looks great on just about any skin tone, from like pale and pink toned skin up to like very, very deep. I think that it is incredibly, incredibly gorgeous. Pairing this with a palette like the Anastasia Modern Renaissance or the Holy Grail palette from Violet Voss, those like really warm berry tones, when you throw a berry tone on the lip, it is just stunning. I know it's still a little bit early to be talking about the holiday season, but when you think holiday season, you think red. And I wanted to mention this one from Essence. It's something that I haven't brought up a lot, but it is one of their XXXL long-lasting lip glosses, but it's matte. Again, I don't understand why people combine matte and glossy, but anyways, it is a gorgeous moussey formula, so it looks matte on your lips. It's going to be comfortable, not transfer proof, but that does give you a lot more moisture and a little bit more of a more comfortable wear. Again, Essence is of course incredibly, incredibly affordable, easy to get your hands on for the most part, and I think that this just is a really nice classic red that's going to be super, super flattering on most people. I had so many comments on a previous makeup haul when I was wearing Smashbox's Always On Liquid Lipstick in Chill Zone, which is a great kind of warm gray shade. So I wanted to give you guys a drugstore alternative. This one is a little bit cooler, but definitely more affordable. And if you don't feel like you're going to be wearing a gray lipstick on all the time, this is something you could potentially look into. I also love the formula on these. They are the LA Girl Matte Flat Velvet Lipsticks, and this one is in the shade Poetic. Again, a little bit of a cooler gray, but if you want to start dabbling in the world of gray lipsticks, which I think like gray is kind of the new brown. Like last year, everyone was going for brown and really warm shades, and I feel like people are really kind of starting to dabble in like really different shades like grays. So if you don't feel like investing a ton of money into a gray lipstick, I think that this is an awesome option, and I love the formula. I love the formula so much that I included a second of the LA Girl Flat Matte Velvet Lipsticks. This one is in the shade Spicy. Be Still My Heart. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. It is somewhere in between, perfectly wedged in between a wine and a brown, and it is just stunning. When I put this on, like I haven't worn this since last year, I was like, My heart skipped a beat. Being dramatic perhaps, but I think it is just so nice. I think these lipsticks are completely overrated. I don't hear enough people talking about them, and they've got a huge shade range, some bolds in there. I've got a navy blue from them. I've got a great nude from them as well, but this shade Spicy is a must-have. Another Wet n Wild Mega Lash lipstick that I want to mention is something that I have been wearing for years. It is one of the first kind of deeper lipsticks that I got my hands on, and it is just so incredibly flattering. It is in the shade 918D, which is Cherry Bomb. It is a super rich kind of blackened plum with a little bit of winey red in there. It is just really, really gorgeous, super flattering. Again, I mean, I feel like I'm saying everything's flattering, but I feel like everybody can wear anything as long as you want to and you want to rock it. But I do think that this is a great staple to have in your collection for fall, and these are super, super cheap. They're like $2 or $3. Another lipstick that I've had in my collection for quite some time and truly enjoy is one of the Revlon Matte Bombs, and I don't think that these get talked about enough anymore. Again, great formula on these. They come in a twist up pencil, which is quite convenient, and this one is very similar to MAC's Heroine. So again, if you don't wear purples a lot, you don't want to spend 20 bucks on a MAC lipstick, I think that this is an awesome option. Really comfortable to wear, not as matte as your traditional matte lipstick, or not as like drying, I guess, as your traditional matte lipstick. Still looks matte on the lips, a nice deep purple, but it still has a little bit of brightness in there, which I think makes it look really interesting. It feels nice and minty on the lips, and again, a great affordable purple. Of course, I had to include one of the Maybelline Loaded Bolds, and that whole collection is gorgeous for fall, but if I had to pick one, I would go with this one here. It is in the shade Gray Over It, very similar to a MAC's Stone, which again is another kind of lipstick that you may not want to spend the big bucks on to wear it only a few times. Maybelline, super affordable, a great formula. This one is a little bit warmer than MAC Stone, I believe. I did a whole makeup dupe video, so I will link to that down below if you'd like to see a side-by-side comparison. But this is another kind of great stony gray brown, and when I did a lip swatch video with my friend Ashley a little while ago, sometime last year, she actually tried on MAC Stone. She's much paler than me, has blue eyes, and it just made her blue eyes pop. So I think that if you have a cooler skin tone, it can still definitely work for you and look really, really interesting and pop even more on your skin tone than it would on mine, because for me, it kind of still, I can kind of get away with it looking like a neutral, but if you do have lighter skin tone, it will look like a neutral, but something a little bit interesting in there. And finally, my last two picks are from ColourPop, and the second last one that I want to mention is in the shade Dr. M. I mean, I've got to. There's only a few times that I can really rock this. I'm not wearing this to work. I wish I would, but I'm not. But I absolutely love this lipstick. Finally got my hands on ColourPop's Dr. M with the exchange rate, and it always being sold out. It was like, it was just never gonna happen, and I finally got it. It is definitely a drying formula. These ColourPop Ultra Mattes can be a little bit drying, but I think that this is such a cool color. I think that it is a great kind of foresty green, very, very bold. But again, I've said this before, I feel like I like Rihanna when I wear this, and I feel super cool. It looks really, really great with golds and warm browns, which is like exactly what fall is all about. And for $6, it cannot be beat. And then if you're wondering what's on my lips, also from ColourPop, this is what started my obsession with brown lips. I never, ever thought that brown lips would work for me because I have a deeper skin tone and it just didn't seem like it would be flattering, but I think it's just such a cool twist on neutrals, and it's not so bold that someone's gonna be like, what are you wearing? It's just gonna be like, oh cool, what's on your lips? Like, that looks great. This one is in the shade Limbo, and it is a pretty true brown. I don't think that it's a complete dupe for the one in Kylie Jenner's lip kits, which I refuse to purchase because they're overpriced, and there's plenty of other lip kits that I can get my hands on, but this one is definitely similar. So if you were looking to purchase a brown liquid lipstick and didn't have the time or money to try and get your hands on one of Kylie Jenner's kits, this could be a great option for you. So there you have it. Those are my 11 picks for fall. Let me know down below what your favorite fall lipstick is. I'm always excited to get my hands on some more colors as the leaves start to change, and if you'd like to see a high-end version of this or a like not drugstore version of this, let me know, because I've got a whole lineup of 10 more lipsticks I'd love to chat with you about. But for now, I've got to go because this Forever 21 choker is literally choking me. Like, do I have a fat neck? What's going on? I don't understand. I'm just trying to be stylish. Alright, I will see you guys next time. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Already said that. Bye!